Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca Knapp and this is my SongShare presentation. My presentation is on the song Nothing Breaks Like a Heart by Mark Ronson featuring Miley Cyrus. I chose this song because my cover band is interested in working on it, and a month or so ago we began listening to it together and I was struck by how catchy it is. I believe that analyzing the elements of this song will reveal that it follows a familiar archetype of popular music. In this presentation, I will discuss the background of the artist as well as the background of the song. I'll also break down the elements that I think contribute to the popularity of the song. I'll analyze the music, meaning the chord progressions, and discuss why I think this is catchy. I'll talk about the timbre of the song. And finally, I'll do a lyric analysis of the song. Mark Ronson is a British musician, DJ, songwriter, and record producer. He's known for collaborating with artists such as Amy Winehouse, Lady Gaga, and Bruno Mars. With Lady Gaga, he produced the song Shallow, which was awarded the Oscar for Best Original Song this year. And with Bruno Mars, he recorded the song Uptown Funk. With Amy Winehouse, he recorded the songs Rehab and Valerie. Mark Ronson has won several Grammy Awards and is known for his collaborations rather than being a solo artist. He saw Miley Cyrus's performance of 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover on SNL. He was inspired by her country drawl. After witnessing this performance, he pursued her for 4 years and was working to see if she would collaborate with him. Ultimately, he wrote the chorus and the chords, which he sent to Miley Cyrus. She quickly replied. I'm providing 2 YouTube links of interviews with Mark Ronson to corroborate that story. The two recorded the song in May of 2018 and released it as a single in November 25th of 2018. Next, I will talk about the elements of this song that I think make it popular. The strings line at the beginning is very dramatic and introduces us to the idea that this pop song will have strings. It also leads us to Miley Cyrus's dramatic emotional lyrics. This modern pop song combined with a country influence makes it accessible to a wider audience. Miley Cyrus's voice appeals to Southern audiences familiar with her country background and appeals to younger audiences familiar with her pop history as persona Hannah Montana, as well as the body of her pop music, which is a fairly prolific bank of music considering she's only 26. The lyrics are broad and relatable and can be applied to different situations. The chorus includes the lyrics, "This world can hurt you, it cuts you deep and leaves a scar. Things fall apart, nothing breaks like a heart. Nothing breaks like a heart." This operates as a hook since the lyrics direct the listener to appeal to emotion and evokes relatability. Mark Ronson said this regarding the name of the song. I came up with the chorus with Tommy Brennick and Ilse Juber, this fantastic songwriter, and when she said that line, "Nothing breaks like a heart," I was like, that can't be that no one's ever said that in the history of songs, right? I think they probably looked it up real quick and were like, no, it's like what you're searching for your entire life. So Mark Ronson struck proverbial gold with this lyric that you would think would have occurred in the hundreds of years of popular music. Finally, the form is simple and familiar to us, as we'll analyze later. The song is also very repetitious, which we'll talk about, and it has a predictable melodic direction. Now we're going to talk about the form and the chord progression. At the beginning of the song, as I mentioned before, the strings play the hook. They hook you with a dramatic melody sweeping up and leads us to Miley Cyrus opening the song with the chorus. This song has a typical verse-chorus structure, and the instrumentation of the song building with strings in the opening, solo voice, then guitar, and then we add percussion. This song is in G minor. In the chorus, as well as the opening, we follow a pleasing chord progression. 1 to major 6, to a minor 4, then to a 1, then to a major 3, then to major 6, to minor 1. The movement from submediate to subdominant makes the line hanging until we finish it with immediate to submediate, finally to the tonic. In the verse, it is simply 1 to major 7 to 1. The voice direction of the chord progression is smooth and simple to the ear. The pre-chorus and the bridge hang on to G minor and rely on the layering and texture of instrumentation to add interest to the listener. Next, we're going to talk about timbre. What initially interested me in this song was Miley Cyrus's performance on Saturday Night Live. I heard the strings play and my interest was piqued. The strings play an important part in the timbre since they add sweeping melodic fragments as well as add interesting sound effects through the use of tremolo at the end of each chorus, which creates drama and tension. The bass guitar is so simple you almost miss it. It accentuates the roots of the chords with simple quarter notes. Mark Ronson, playing the acoustic guitar, plays bluegrass-inspired licks which trace the chord progression and are very repetitive. Miley Cyrus, as she's singing, uses her southern drawl that attracted Mark Ronson to collaborate with her. Next, we're going to talk about the lyric analysis. First, I'd like to discuss the rhyming scheme in the verse and the chorus. In the verse, as you can see through my yellow and blue highlighting, it follows a pretty straightforward AAB rhyme scheme. I heard you on the phone last night. We live and die by pretty lies. You know it. Oh, we both know it. Night and lies don't directly rhyme, but it's close enough. These silver bullet cigarettes, this burning house, there's nothing left. It's smoking. We both know it. We got all night to fall in love, but just like that, we fall apart. We're broken. We're broken. As I'll discuss in the next slide, the repetition of the words broken and falling add to this feeling of desperation and darkness that creates a dark mood for the pop song. In the chorus, which I find more interesting rhyming-wise, there's not really a strict scheme. It's more A. This world can hurt you. It cuts you deep and leaves a scar. Things fall apart, but nothing breaks like a heart, and nothing breaks like a heart. As you can see, the songwriters rely on the similarity of scar, apart, and heart. Regarding the ambiguity of the lyrics, Miley Cyrus said, Mark was very trusting about my ideas. It's all about what is heartbreaking to us in society every single day, waking up to the news of violence, judgment, and hypocrisy. It's about a deeper heartbreak than losing love in a romance or relationship. As the audience, you can choose to take Miley Cyrus at her word, or you can attribute your own meaning to the lyrics and take it literally. If you can relate to it, having had a bad relationship or a good relationship gone bad. In a word cloud analysis taken of the song lyrics, which I put together using wordclouds.com, it's evident that the hook of the song is the titular line, nothing breaks like a heart. The word nothing occurs 24 times. You can see through the word nothing in the middle of my word cloud that it occurs the most. The word like occurs 13 times, the word break occurs 12 times, and the word heart occurs 12 times. The word nothing also occurs not only in the chorus, but in the pre-chorus, which explains its high frequency during this song. Thank you for listening to my SongShare presentation. I hope you are interested in listening to it now, or if you've listened to it before and weren't that crazy about it, I hope that you've developed a deeper appreciation of it. As a thank you for listening to the whole thing, I'm providing here the music video for the song. If you want to take Miley Cyrus at her word and attribute current events to the meaning of the song, you'll probably find this music video more interesting. As you can see from the thumbnail, Miley Cyrus is in a car, and she's actually engaged in a dramatic car chase, similar to O.J. Simpson in his white Bronco. I hope you enjoy the music video, and thanks again.